I'm gonna do a simple watercolor paintings with light and dark shapes. Two biggest shapes. One is the sky, and then the other one is the big casted shadow on the ground. And then after taking care of that two big shapes, and I'm going to walk into the small shape inside the Y shape. Okay, I'm gonna use this 1/2 inch, very soft flat brush. I'm gonna take this blue color I'm gonna get more color from and get more. I want to have maybe a little bit warmer blue. Start from the top, so more like look like a little bit about purple colors from the top. Get a little red. Now the color looks a little bit darker. I'm going to start from the top here. And then only the blue color now coming down. Now be a little careful how far this is going to come down. I'm going to start paint into the shape of the roof. Have those wet going through here. There's a little gap. A little chimney. Now going to this side. And I think this is the shape for the sky. And the wet is gonna accumulate at the bottom over here. So I need to take care of that. I'm gonna let go of all the color in the brush, and now I'm going to start taking up this accumulating wet. Otherwise the wet is going to come back into the wet colors. It's going to create some texture. Also lift off a little bit here. Give a couple tap. That's fine. And now the whole sky area is getting drying up. The next big shape, I'm gonna do the cast to shadow. First, I'm gonna lay the blue colors. I'm gonna make a little bit more color. Start with. Let me see. I'm gonna start over here. Just think about a shape. They're probably fine. This is a shape. I'm gonna make some even darker color in here. I'm gonna just put some of the blue color, a little bit more blue color in here, and also make even some red color get into this area, suggesting something going on in here. Okay. Because this paper is very small, and I use lots of wet, and lots of wet coming down really quickly to the bottom. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to splash, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to put a little dark color into it, a little bit. And take out a little bit wet in here. Now I'm going to do a little splashing. I'm going to just want to create some texture in this area. Next, I'm going to start working into the white shape. I'm using this round sable number 10. Let's see. First, I'm going to use a little lighter, like green-gray colors. So I'm going to take some yellow color from here. We could take this color with this color together. I'm going to get a little bit more yellow colors, like this. A little bit blue. Okay, I'm going to take this color, star, going into first this small shape. This shape should be a little bit lighter. Going through here, good. Actually coming down here, all the way onto the window. And then give a little suggestions. Like that. All the way come over here. There's this in there, in this shape, also in the back and the top of the roof. Have a little big shape. I'm going to have this shape carry on to this side. And I got a little bit yellow. I'm going to even create a little bit kind of orange sense and put it right here. Because the whole painting is kind of look cold. So I'm going to put a little bit warm color somewhere. And now I'm going to give it a little bit darker color. So I'm going to mix with the blue with the red, a little bit more red to make it the color a little bit warmer. Here we go. Now I'm going to start over here. Now come to this side. Now I'm going to get a little bit more blue in here, a little bit blue coming up here, and then have a little blue shape as the shadow on this side. Okay, a little bit blue. Maybe that's too much. Extend that, have a little bit transition into that colors. That's good. Give a little blue up here too, a little bit. And now I'm gonna ready to put the chimney. So it's quite warm. That's probably the warmest colors in the whole painting. First with this is a little lighter brown colors. And I'm going to add the shadow side a little bit later. I'm going to use this lighter blue color as a wash into this dark area. Like this. Oh, now I'm going to do it on the tree, but I'm going to take care of a couple small shape here first. Looks like windows. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to come here to do the color for the tree. I decided to use a bigger brush for this. I make it look like a green colors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit more yellow color. A little bit yellow colors. Now get a little bit more blue colors, a little bit more red. Okay, that's probably the color. Good enough. I'm going to make it to be kind of more organic shape for the tree. A bit dry too. Okay, have some kind of light gap in between. And even a little bit more like that. Okay, a little bit over there. It's supposed to have a little tree over here too, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just leave it the way it is. And now I want to come down to give a little touch to the cast shadow. I think it's just a little bit too distracting with this texture. So I'm just gonna take the blue colors, maybe not so pure blue colors, get a little red. Take this color, I'm gonna wash it on top of the shape of the big cast shadow. So it still have those texture, but it's not gonna be so dominant. A little softer. That's good. You should be able to do any adjustments through this painting process. The tree here is still a little wet. I'm gonna make a little bit darker color, a few touches. Okay. So you're gonna see a little bit more layers in this tree. They're probably good enough. Now I'm going to come into the chimney. A little dark colors. Now coming into the shadow side. like that. That is simple. Now look at add little details to the roof over here. Just a small. Now coming back here to the window. And a couple lines in the middle here, make it darker. Okay, a little bit blue in this shape. I'm not gonna take out this a little dark shape. That probably fine. Give a little bit brighter blue into this shadow. Touch that. And this is a little bit too plain, so I'm gonna give a little light blue colors to give little touches here. Soften a little bit. Okay, it looks not too bad. I'm going to give this guy here one more round. Just the blue colors. Make the top over here a little bit darker. And I'm going to make this transition. I think this shape, I don't want this shape to look too much parallel through here. So I'm going to cut this shape open a little bit. And it looks like I want some warm color somewhere. I want to put a little bit more red in onto the chimney area. And I think I'm gonna make a little red or orange colors. Somewhere over here, a little bit like that. A little bit yellow color into here, maybe make a little shape like that. Now this painting is completed.